We leap in now?
Yeah.
I tried leaping in several times in the end. I thought it was over. Boothby Graffoe there with... Who's that on the proper guitar playing?
That's Antonio Forcioni.
What nice music.
Yes, he's a very good guitar player.
Boothby Graffoe, explain yourself. Number one, sandals. What's going on? You're just wearing sandals?
Yes, well, it's the weather, isn't it?
What? Yeah, it's raining outside.
Yeah.
He's wearing sandals. What's going on, Boothby?
I've been in Australia. And I'm finding it difficult to adjust.
It's the sun.
Yes.
Boothby Graffoe is not his real name, of course.
Nah.
His real name, I believe, is... I've got it, James Rogers. So Boothby Graffoe, when did you switch to the fake stage name?
Well, Jimmy Rogers is a country and western singer, isn't he?
I don't know, is he?
Yeah, don't you remember Jimmy Rogers?
Jimmy Rogers? Oh, there was the Jimmy Rogers, Experience or something it was called, wasn't it?
Yeah, so, I don't know, I was driving through a village, and there's lots of villages in Lincolnshire with that sort of name.
Yeah.
So I picked that one.
Boothby Graffoe is a great stage name, though, I think. It really does sound... it's memorable for a start.
Well, it isn't. No one can pronounce it.
Boothby Graffoe, I'm doing all right, aren't I?
There was a bloke put me on years ago, said, what's your name? I said, Boothby Graffoe. It's an American Air Servicemen's Club, actually. And this woman said, I'll put you on. What's your name? So I said, Boothby Graffoe. She said, Boothby Graffoe. OK, I'll put you on. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dave. What's your second name?
Well, but you see, you're dealing with Americans. They're not necessarily as attuned to us, or are they? You've just come back from there, haven't you?
Yeah, just come back from New York, yeah.
And so you were gigging out there?
No, shoplifting.
Oh, cool.
It's much easier over there. They haven't got the same security problem we got. No, yeah, I did a gig in Greenwich Village.
And how's that go down for you?
Oh, it was lovely, yeah.
Because you're now doing a whole proper full gig, though, aren't you? Not just doing like a 10-minute spot.
Yeah, stop doing that. It's an hour and a half or nothing.
And why does that work? How is that a better thing to do?
Well, there's more music and people tend to remember who you are afterwards.
Because Eddie Izzard, I suppose, first championed that, didn't he?
He started in America, yeah. It's the same. I'm doing the theatre that he started off.
And it's doing well for you?
Very well, yeah. Well, there's Dylan Moran's there at the moment.
That must be quite an exciting thing to do, I would have thought, to go out there and sort of...
It is, yeah. It's really... Americans are quite... That's the thing about Americans. They're very demonstrative people, is that the word? So when you say it's a great town, New York, then you just have to wait because they are going to applaud.
That's lovely, though,
and they're not being sarcastic.
So can you rely on that? If your act's not going as well, and heaven forbid...
It's a great place, New York.
I was with some Americans once in Key West. I wasn't actually with them. They just happened to be sharing the same spot of beach, and the sun went down, and they started applauding and cheering.
Yes, well, there was that thing. We went to see. I went to see Ray Liotta on Broadway. We got tickets to see Match with Frank Langella and Ray Liotta.
And that's meant to be great. Is it good?
Oh, it's fantastic. Yeah. I just happened to mention that. I said, I went to the theatre today. I went to see Ray Liotta, and they applauded. That's his name, just because I'd said his name.
That's great, though, isn't it? Simple people, simple needs.
Just drop a name, the joke dies. Barbara Streisand. Oh, we love her.
I wasn't aware that the music was such a part of your act still. I didn't realise it.
Oh yes, well it's the album. You see, I'm plugging the album.
Okay, so the album is called Wot Italian.
Wot Italian, yeah.
Boothby Graffoe. Boothby's a very handsome man.
That's very kind of you, Jonathan.
He is, isn't he?
Yeah.
If not a little worrying.
Yeah, no, you are. You've got a hangdog handsomeness about you on the album cover.
Yeah, he's hungover.
He's also a big man.
Hungover dog.
How big are you, Boothby?
I beg your pardon?
How tall?
Are we going to play Monster?
Yeah.
Zip flop.
No. You must be, what, 6'3"?
That was my breast, by the way. 6'4".
6'4",
yeah.
And you weigh what?
I know, 15 stone.
Big fella, you see. Big fella.
Fat.
No, you're
I'm
not.
enormous.
Don't say you're
I'm actually 140 foot tall, but weigh only 3 stone.
You look like a rugby back ender, whatever they call it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It always seems to come to that angle.
Prop half or something like that. Prop stopper.
I'll be hiding with my arse sticking out of the drawer.
Boothby Graffe's got an album that's called Wot Italian, and you've got a new series on Radio 4, is that right?
Yes, just finished actually.
Oh, I didn't realise.
Finished on Thursday. It's the last one on Thursday. But you can write to the Radio 4 and ask to bring it back.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I don't actually listen to Radio 4.
Don't you?
No, you tune in on most times. People talking about sensible things.
Well, not all the time.
No, but the bits I catch normally, you bung it on in the morning and it's like they're actually having proper conversations.
Oh, they do, but that's where all the jokes come from later on in the evening.
Where's the music?
No. Well, it's on my show.
If they did the morning shows today and he went, yes, we're talking to the Prime Minister, here's the Libertines, I'd stick around.
No, they have a laugh, though. PM. They do have a laugh on PM.
Yeah, you see, it's too grown up for me.
They're all in makeup. They're all wearing clowns' costumes.
What are you going to play now? You going to do something from the album, or is this a new?
Should I do something from the album?
I don't know.
I'll do track 3. Can I?
We can't do anything yet because there's a problem with the microphone.
Is there?
Our mic, yeah. Apparently I've been told in my ear.
Well, why don't we?
Oh, I know.
How's that?
We heard that. That sounded
Probably because I wasn't playing anything.
Yeah.
That's sounding all right. Should we give it a go? Yeah, we'll give it a go.
We recognise that.
Yeah,
All
this is track 3. This is called "Don't Put That There." It'll. No, look.
Okay.
Here she comes again, then she's gone. Here she comes again, but she won't stay long. Bungee girl, bungee girl, bungee girl, bungee girl. There are some things that you do, then you never do again. One is break the heart of the man who drives the crane. Bungee girl, bungee girl, bungee girl, bungee girl. There she goes, here she comes, there she goes, here she comes, there she goes.
That's rather lovely, you know, because it wasn't just funny, it was also strangely touching. It really was, wasn't it? And you know what? Great guitar playing.
That's very kind of you.
I know you have you're working with, what's his name?
Antonio Forcioni.
Antonio Forcioni, who I've heard of.
Yeah, he has his latest album is out now, Touch Wood, which is a fantastic piece.
And
he actually
he
says on his album cover he'd like to thank me for taking no part in his album.
Is he on every track on the album here?
He plays on every one but one, yes.
Okay, that's Unknow Me.
Yeah, You Know Me.
You Know Me,
Yeah.
okay. And was he, what was that? He just given up on you, or he didn't want to?
Well, it's just a sort of short joke song.
Okay, so you don't need him on that.
Well, no.
Stop tuning your guitar. What
Oh,
is
sorry,
it?
how rude
It's
of
like
me.
some sort of a nervous tick going on over there. So now, when you perform live, then, because I haven't seen the whole show, I saw you do straightforward stand-up yonks ago, which we were talking about, but I haven't seen it recently. Is it mainly the music on stage now?
Well, it's about half and half. It depends. I've just met up with some members of the New Zealand Symphony Orchestra whilst I was over there. I think they're coming over to Scotland. So when I've got more musicians, it gets more musical.
Right, so you're actually going to work with them on stage, do what, comedy songs, or it's...
Yeah, with the songs mostly from the album. I've got some new ones as well to put on.
And but do you do the stand-up in between, or... Because it's a kind of weird hybrid in a way, isn't it?
It's a mix and match, yeah. I have to sit down every now and again because I get tired. I'm getting on a bit.
There aren't that many people who do this sort of thing anymore, though, are there? Who kind of do comedy songs, who do kind of like stand-up and music as well and such. I know Bill Bailey used to. I don't know if he still does.
Frank Zappa.
Jake Thackeray.
Jake, yeah.
I love Jake Thackeray.
Yes.
Is he still going?
He's dead, I think.
Oh, dear.
But he was, fantastic.
But he was great.
But that was years ago. I watched Jake Thackeray on BBC Two, I think he was. And he was playing Sister Josephine, and there was a young bloke sitting behind him with lots of curly hair and a jazz guitar who didn't seem to do anything for about 28 bars. And then suddenly launched into the most incredible guitar solo.
Yeah.
And Jake Thackeray was a good guitarist anyway, but this guy was just incredible. And that's what, when I saw Forcioni, I thought, I want to do that.
So you're Thackeray, and he's the unknown hero behind him.
Yes, well, he's better known than I am.
But no, so what do you do at the moment then? If the show's finished on Radio 4 and you're not, are you touring over here, or you?
I hang around stations, looking for businessmen.
Looking for girls fresh off the bus.
Yeah. I'm actually, I've got gigs later on in June. I've got a few gigs.
Do you do
around
big
the
tours
country.
now, Boothby?
Not big tours, no. But I'm sort of festivaled up now. I've got Kilkenny. I'm going to Edinburgh later.
Kilkenny, have you been there before?
Yes, have you been?
No, I've heard it's wonderful.
Are you a golfer?
No.
Nah, well, that's why they all go, because all the Americans go there because they golf.
And do you golf?
No, I don't.
Do you play any sport at all?
No. No, relationships.
You should get a sport under your belt.
Do you think so?
Big man like you.
Chess.
Chess won't get the fat off. Not that you need it, but you know what I mean?
Well, it makes me sweat.
As you get older.
The way I play it.
Are you any good at chess?
No, not really. I was playing in New York against the people who sit in the parks.
I love the look of that. That looks so tempting.
Yes. Yeah, well, actually, I'm lying. I never did it. I always intended to.
You just drove past once?
Yes, I just walked past once. It's $5 to play.
We're going to play... Do they charge you?
Yeah, you play five.
But they're very good.
Only if you win, then they don't charge you.
And do people win often? Probably not.
No.
We should do that. We should start that tradition over here.
Well, you could play chess over the radio, you know.
Well, that wouldn't be... That's what Dave Lee Travis used to do, I believe, on Saturday morning.
Is it?
Well, it was darts, actually, but for him, that was like chess. Let's play a track. We're going to play some Roxy music. I think we've got time for one more before we can chat a bit more off this as well. This is from Country Life. Are you a Roxy music fan?
I did like the odd one, yeah.
Oh, this is a cracker. This is Casanova. That's great, isn't it? Roxy Music, Country Life album, Casanova, Brian Ferry on top form. We have Boothby Graffoe with us. Boothby, are you a Brian Ferry fan, a Roxy Music fan?
Yeah, I like Brian Ferry. He's good, isn't he? He's got that very distinctive way of singing.
One of a kind. Are you a shed owner, Boothby?
A shed owner? I'm an ex-shed owner.
Ah, do you miss your shed?
I do miss my shed, yes.
Currently on the Discovery Channel over here, they're doing the Shed of the Year competition.
Really?
They're looking for Shed of the Year. It's an idea whose time has come, isn't it?
Yes.
That's something. What did you keep in your shed, Boothby?
Me.
Yeah. What did you do in there, though?
Yes, well, we won't go into that.
I think the answer would be me as well, then, wouldn't it? You don't have a shed.
I tell you what, I used to log on to my website and buy my albums, which is at www.boothbygraffoe.com.
Did you have a computer in the shed? No.
Yes.
You can't leave a computer in the shed.
I would spend all my time on www.boothbygraffoe.com.
Boothby Graffoe is spelled B-O-O-T-H-B-Y and then Graffoe with an E on the end.
Yes.
G-R-A-F-F-O-E.
O-E, all one word.
The album's called Wot Italian. Is this your first album?
It is the first album, yes. It's the difficult first.
Antonio Forcioni on guitar.
Forcioni.
Does he get slightly tetchy if you mispronounce it?
He gets very tetchy if you talk to him.
That's the Italians for you.
Yeah, he's a lovely man.
Do you feel like you're carrying him, or is he carrying you?
I carry him to the studio, that's part of the deal.
And afterwards?
His fingers, then he makes the omelettes.
He does play brilliantly there, doesn't he?
He's an incredible guitar
It's
player.
slightly annoying when people are that talented, I find.
And also he is annoyingly attractive man as well.
There you go, he's got it all going on. Yes. And yet, whose name's on the album?
Well, he wouldn't let me put his name on the album, that's why.
He's too talented, he doesn't want you to bring him down. Boothby is not touring at the moment. You can see him at the Kilkenny Festival. When is that, Kilkenny?
Kilkenny, actually, I'm at the Brighton Festival at the end of May. So that's nearer. But Kilkenny's, I think, in the early June, I'm not sure.
The Brighton Festival has become quite a big deal as well, hasn't it? They have tremendous acts on there.
Well, they have a comedy festival now, they have This is the Arts Festival.
Right. That's quite nice for you to be able to straddle the two.
Yes, as it were.
Yeah. Are you comedian or artist?
Artist late at night.
Artist when there's a festival on?
Yes, festival artist.
I wouldn't mind going to the Kilkenny Festival. We should try and get... You've been there, haven't you?
No, I've never been, no.
No, I'm not allowed to go there because my agent was hounded out of town
Yeah,
for
he
some
was.
reason. I'm not quite sure.
He's been banned,
That's
isn't he?
famous, that story.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I think, didn't he attack someone?
I think he headbutted somebody, didn't he?
Didn't he attack a child or something and then he was chased out? He was tarred and feathered, wasn't he? Yeah, so that's another area
But
I
that's
can't go to.
Kilkenny, when the people poured out of the streets and filled the streets up and the cars couldn't get the streets. That's Ireland. The Irish police arrived and I thought, oh, God, and they just went, close the street. So everybody just poured onto the streets. Fantastic.
And that's what you want to go there for. It sounds like a great event. All right, well, Boothby Graffoe's album is called Wot Italian. It's available on his website, which was, once again, remind us?
www.boothbygraffoe.com.
Couldn't be easy, could it?
/
Couldn't be easy. Get yourself a copy of that. We'll play a track in a couple of weeks as well. Boothby, thanks for coming in. Nice to meet you. Please say hello to Mr. Forciani for us.
Forciani.
Okay. Thanks for listening. Join us again next week if you can. 88 to 91 FM. This is Radio 2 from the BBC.